Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the second part of Vinnie's Southern Italy trip. Here is the second part. July 3rd, Catania, Enna, Palermo, Sicily. Leaving Taormina, we embarked on a quick shopping spree in Catania before visiting Villa Romana del Casale, home to wonderful Roman mosaics. On our way to Palermo, we stopped by Enna, which was truly a hidden gem that made us feel like we were stepping back in time. The scenic view from Rocca di Cerere was breathtaking. Words cannot describe the beauty of Enna, ultimately my favorite place in Sicily. After that, we stopped by a local leather shop where I bought a beautiful handmade wallet. A local dinner at Il Mito di Core in Enna was culinary delight, leaving us with beautiful memories of a Sicilian pizza and wine. Leaving Enna and checking in to the centrally located bed and breakfast hotel Palermo Quattro Canti, with a fountain of shame, Fontana Pretoria, directly across from the hotel. We were ready to explore the vibrant city of Palermo. I remember Alfredo telling us the story of the Fountain of Shame, and I found it amusing that we were situated directly across from it. The hotel we stayed in at Palermo was my least favorite hotel during the trip, but the location was unmatched. July 4th, Palermo, Sicily. Our day began with an espresso at Caffè Latino, located next to the hotel, becoming our go-to espresso breakfast spot. Exploring the heart of Palermo miles on foot, we visited captivating sites like Cappella Palatina, Royal Palace, and Palatine Chapel. A tour of the Palazzo Conte Federico Museum, guided by the grandson himself, offered an intimate glimpse into the family's history. The grandson who gave us the tour recommended we have a lunch at Trattoria Bersagliere, where I had the best calamari ever. After eating, we visited the eerie Catacombe dei Cappuccini, a fascinating experience. Next, we discovered Arab Norman Palermo and the cathedral churches of Cefalù and Monreale. A visual feast of stunning architecture. Sicilian granitas were a refreshing treat to beat the afternoon Sicilian heat. In the early evening, we hung out at Botanical Bar. This became our spot that we visited many times. We made friends with the local hipster at the bar, who reminded me of the Brooklyn hipsters. Someone recommended a popular and lively street for bar crawls nightlife. I felt as though very few locals spoke English in Palermo, but I was conversing with a guy who spoke decent English and enjoying speaking English with me. I found it amusing that he was insecure speaking English where I understood him perfectly. After asking him and others, he recommended we visit Trapani since we couldn't decide where we want to go next. The night we enjoyed the festivity and the music in the bustling nightlife. July 5th. Palermo, Sicily. Pastries at I Segreti del Chiostro were a sweet start to our day, although no longer made by nuns. Followed by a visit to Chiesa di Santa Caterina d'Alessandria, with a gorgeous rooftop view of the city. Afterward, we drove to Trapani and spent time at Bue Marino Beach in Spiaggia San Vito Lo Capo, where we immersed ourselves in the sun and sea. The beauty of Bue Marino Beach was truly stunning, and it felt like a hidden treasure. It was magnificent and seemed undiscovered with very few people around. We were able to swim in the clear waters and explore the small caves, making it feel like a secret spot, only known to the locals. In contrast, San Vito lo Capo was quite crowded with Italian tourists, but still very lovely. That evening, we fulfilled our goal of dining at Agriturismo. We thoroughly enjoyed the genuine Sicilian cuisine and welcoming hospitality at Agriturismo Baglio Don Bartolo. The ambience was serene and picturesque, with vast olive tree fields. July 6th, July 9th, Palermo to Venice. That morning, it was time to say goodbye to the 60 rental BMW at Palermo Airport, and Joan headed to Spain for a music festival. We boarded the Ryanair flight to Venice. This marked the end of our unforgettable Italian road trip. We checked in at the frugal and conveniently located hotel Foresteria Levi. Hunter and I indulged in the city's typical tourist activities during my first trip to Venice. We explored the beautiful palaces and churches, joined a walking food and wine tour with fellow Americans, non-New Yorker tourists from a cruise ship, and visited the small island of Murano. Of course, we couldn't miss quintessential Venetian experience, a gondola ride to the canals. One of the highlights was sipping on the famous and delicious Bellini at Harry's Bar, a must-try in Venice. We also frequented a fantastic restaurant named Al Mascaron, where the seafood spaghetti dish was out of this world. I also bought a really nice leather sling bag. We stopped by ultra-luxurious Hotel Danieli, where Hunter could stay with his family during their visit to Venice when he was younger. It was also a frequent spot of hag affairs. We enjoyed the elegant hotel and indulged in some refreshment. Venice left Hunter feeling nostalgic, and I personally found it be incredibly charming with its unique beauty and romantic ambience. However, the authentic and enriching experiences we had in southern Italy and Sicily surpassed anything we encountered in Venice. These regions truly offered an unfiltered and genuine glimpse into the art of Italy, making them my absolute favorite destination in the country. In contrast, though undeniably alluring, Venice felt too touristy and watered down. I couldn't help but feel restricted in the crowded streets, and the experience lacked the genuine connection I found in the South. My trip was an unforgettable adventure, filled with captivating sights, delicious cuisine, and warm hospitality. Immersing in authentic experiences and straying from typical tourist routes in Calabria and Sicily gave me cherished memories I'll never forget. I suggest anyone traveling to southern Italy and Sicily to rent a car. Create a detailed itinerary with mapped out places you want to see, and pick nearby hotels based on your length of stay in each location. But don't forget to leave room for some flexibility in your plans. These regions have so much to offer. The unexpected discoveries can make your journey even more special. Embarking on this incredible adventure will allow you to experience the true essence of these regions, and I highly recommend it. Southern Italy and Sicily have a unique charm that will captivate your heart and leave you longing to return. You convince me, Vinnie. I've never been in Sicily, even if, I was born in South Italy, in Calabria. So my next trip will be Sicily. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Bye-bye. And once again, happy birthday. Happy 35th birthday. Thank you so much.